Hi, it's Erica, and today I'm going to do something pretty simple, but it's something I've never done before, and that is a weekly favorites video. So I have to go to the store soon, and I'm trying to distract myself from what is going on outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is like raining and storming and thundering like really hard. I'm kind of afraid. It's 6 o'clock in the middle of June and it is like dark as night outside. Very first thing I want to talk about is this Femme Couture brow. I can't really see what it says. Probably says brow couture. I don't know, but this I got at Sally Beauty a few weeks back, and I've been looking for a blonde brow product, anything at all, just to do my eyebrows, because I feel like everything that I have, everything that I own is just too dark. I don't know how much it originally was, but the reduced price was $7, and it came with two of these. One's dirty, that's the one I use. Two like guides, you know, those things. And okay, excuse me, sweet girl. It also came with this weird brush. Like, look at this weird brush for your brows, right? And then obviously too, it came with the brow powder, and that is what it looks like right there. And it has become the best thing ever for my brows. Now, if you're a blonde, your brow color is supposed to be 3 shades darker than your hair color, and I think, I don't know, maybe like 2 shades or so. The color is great, right? But also the formula, it feels not like an eyeshadow. It just is a little bit more powdery. It's weird to explain, kind of hard to explain, but it looks great on my brows. And okay, so like I said, it came with this brush, and for a little bit I wasn't even using the brush that it came with because I'm like, I don't understand. And then one day I finally tried it, and I used the natural arch to do so. Now this isn't like the perfect alignment, but I just want to show you guys. It'll stick right on your face, and you don't have to worry about it. And then you take this brush and you dip it in the brow. Let me fix this. You dip it in and then you just brush it. I don't even want to do this because I have a feeling it's not aligned. Yeah, I just messed it up. Darn. Surprisingly, it has been awesome. Like, when I seen this, I'm like, I'm never going to use this. I just really wanted the brow powder. But since I've been using this system, I feel like my brows have been looking pretty good. Okay, so brows done. Next thing, Revlon Photo Ready bronzer. If you're a frequenter of mindbodybeauty.blogspot.com, which is my blog, you may or may not have seen my favorite contouring powders or favorite matte bronzer blog post, and this was one of 2 of them. And for a long time I was using the NYC one that I talked about on that blog post. I'll link that blog post down below. But lately I have just been loving this. So you have like the 4 different shades. They're all completely matte. And sometimes I feel like the NYC one is a little bit too orange. I don't know, it might just be me. I'm very fair skinned. So what I've been doing is taking these 2 darker ones, 2 darker colors, and contouring. As you can see, the contour still maybe looks a little bit orange. I don't know, maybe I got too much of these colors on today. But anyways, yeah, so I've just been really liking the Revlon Photo Ready in Bronzed and Chic. Next thing, another face product, Pop Beauty Zero Shine Prime. I talked about this in my Summer Favorites Part 1. $26 originally, and it was 75% off of 26 bucks. If that isn't a good deal, I don't know what is. They're doing away with the Pop Beauty stuff at Ulta, so everything is on super sale. It is a very strange consistency. Like, it just feels like a cream. It feels like a cream, and when you apply it, you know how a lot of primers feel very silicone-y and they just glide on the skin? You guys know what I'm talking about, that silicone feeling. It's a lot thicker. Well, not thicker. This one does not have that feeling. It feels very creamy, right? And then once you blend it in, it starts to have that tacky feeling. And then you have about a minute or two to apply your foundation. This stuff is basically like glue. Once you start feeling that tackiness, you have a minute or so to apply your foundation. And with this, my foundation will last a full shift, around 8 hours. Yeah, I applied my foundation, or my makeup per se, 9:30 in the morning, and by 5 o'clock, well, I left around 5 o'clock, and it was kind of fading away. By 7 o'clock, it was all the way gone, so I would say, I don't know, 6-7 hours, but I would say that's pretty good, especially for a drugstore foundation. But anyways, yeah, I've just been really liking this primer for the price. I wouldn't pay $26 for it, but 75% off, I would definitely pay that. Oh, and it does say like Zero Shine Prime. It's for like oilier skin, and I definitely say this does mattify, although it has some kind of a sheen. It's very bizarre. Last makeup item is this L'Oreal color Riche in Cardinal Plume. In the tube, it looks like it's going to be like a deep red. I have it on today. It's more or less a bright red, and I talked about a few of the pink, bright pink, and baby pink colors in my summer edit, and I liked those so much that I went out and bought a red one. I've just been really liking bright red lips. I really like red lips all year round, but it's fun to mix it up like with the seasons. You know what I mean? Like during the winter time, you can get away with wearing that deep red. In the summer, it's bright red. I have a review on the two other colors, and I'll link that down below, and I will also link you guys to my summer edit video. But these remind me a lot of the Revlon lip butters in that you have the pigment, and obviously the brighter the colors, the more pigmented they're going to be, but you also have that shininess, that kind of like a chapstick, not like a chapstick, but somewhere in between a chapstick and a lip gloss. It just has that sheen to it, and the wear of these are really, really nice. This red will wear down. The gloss will definitely fade, but the red will kind of fade as well, but you still will have red lips for the full day, and I have just been really loving the L'Oreal color Riches, and they're like 50% off everywhere I go. CVS, Walmart, well, those two places. A couple nail products. Wet n Mild Mega Last in I Need a Refreshment, which I have 3 different nail polishes that are named that. Like, they all copy each other. I think I have like a China Glaze one, and I don't even remember. That's not even the point. This is, I wouldn't say it's like a pastel mint. You guys know that I Need a Refreshment from China Glaze. It's much more lighter, much more of a pastel. This is more like a bright turquoise, and it's coming off a little bit lighter on camera, but nonetheless, it's a very pretty color. I'm wearing it today. Seche Vite, Seche Vite, I don't know how you say it, but this stuff is the bomb. Look how much of it I used, and I've only had it for like maybe a little over a month. I used to not use a top coat at all, but now that I have this, I always apply it, and my manicure, if you want to call it that, just, you know, my nail polish, will last an extra day or two. Now, granted, I mean, okay, here's the thing. I have not ever found a top coat that's going to make my nail polish last for a week. It's just not possible. I've never had it happen. Before I even tried this, or before I even used a top coat, I used nothing at all. Obviously, that's what that means. My manicure would last for less than a day. Now that I have this, it lasts maybe 2 to 3 days. Now, granted, I am a bartender and a server, so that could play into it, but I'm not positive because I didn't work today, and this is already slightly chipped. I don't even care about that. What I really love about this stuff is that you can have like a really gross nail polish that's just goopy or streaky. No matter what the formula is, if you put this on top, it's going to even everything out. Not to mention, it just makes your nails so shiny, and just, they look perfect for the time being, for the 2 days that it's going to stay on. So yeah, I really like this a lot. Skincare, just one quick mention. Neutrogena Rapid Tone Repair Moisturizer for the nighttime. I heard about this from Glam Life Guru, and she's like a little bit older than I am, but I don't remember what she said about it, per se. Why do I keep on saying per se? Like I say that. Anyways, I don't remember what she said about it, but she said it was great. So I've been using it a lot, and I'm going to have a full review on my blog, but I did want to mention it super quickly. I don't have like a lot of fine lines or wrinkles, but if nothing else, I really do feel that my face just somehow looks better without any makeup on, almost like this brightens my face. I don't know if that makes sense. It just has like a certain je ne sais quoi about it, my face. And I feel like I can owe it to this, although it does make my face a little bit oily as time goes on. I apply it at night, and I don't know, there's some pros, there's some cons. I will definitely let you guys know all about it in the review that's coming up. I'll let you guys know. Okay, 2 hair products. Another quick mention. Paul Mitchell Ultimate Wave Beachy Texture Cream Gel. My favorite hair brand is Paul Mitchell. And to go a step further, my favorite curly hair products are from Paul Mitchell. I probably have like 5 or 6 different curly hair products from Paul Mitchell, and this I am adding to my collection. And yeah, I've just been liking it. I use them all at once, so it's kind of hard to determine which is better than which, but this is just like a little sample size, or not a sample, but it's like, you know, just like one of the little guys. It is very sticky, but what I found is it's kind of like a gel texture. Yeah, but what I found is that if you apply this to damp, like wet hair, you know, like towel dried hair, scrunch it right, and then once you dry it with a diffuser, you're not going to get like that stickiness. You're just going to get like those nice pretty curls that aren't sticky or, you know, like stiff, kind of like a hairspray might do, or like another, you know, those gels, like the cheap gels that we used to use back in, well, I never used them back in the 80s. I was only like 3 back in the 80s, but you guys know that gel texture, that hairspray texture. This is not going to get you that, even though at first touch, it feels very sticky, but don't let it throw you off. I love this. Something I've been even loving more, the only oil or serum I ever use is Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum, and since I got this in my glam bag, this is the Balance Guru No Frizz Oil, and it has sesame, argan, jojoba, tamanu, lemongrass, and eucalyptus. It's all natural, and it comes with like a little thing like that, right? And it smells like lemongrass and eucalyptus. Just smells like very herbally, but I really have been liking it for my hair. I applied this and the Paul Mitchell as well. I feel like I could use more today. You know, I don't know. I feel like I'm always going to have frizzy hair when it's so humid. I live in Youngstown, Ohio, and it is humid as hell. I don't know. I just feel like the humidity gets to my hair no matter what, but if I'm not using some kind of oil, I'm screwed. So I've really been liking this hair oil. And lastly, fiber therapy. Now, at first glance, you're going to be like, this is for constipation. When you first go into the store, you're not going to think this is a vitamin. It kind of looks weird. It says right there, laxative. So you're not going to want to really buy these and try these, but it has one ingredient, and that ingredient is Psyllium Husk. That's all that is in here, and Psyllium Husk is really good for weight loss and really good for just clearing out your system, like detoxing. So if you're starting like a slim down or you're starting to try to lose weight, I would definitely recommend the Psyllium Husk or the fiber therapy. I do about 2 to 3 times a day, and you swallow 1 at a time with 8 ounces of water. And what this does is when it gets into your stomach, all of that stuff in there, all the Psyllium Husk, expands in your stomach and it makes you fuller, and in doing so it clears out your system. So it does make you go. I mean, it's not like abnormal. I mean, unless you're eating like 5 of them or taking like 5 of them, then maybe, but I only take 2, and I've been just really liking that method. So I thought I would let you guys know. And if you guys are a fan of Tone It Up, you will know that they are a big fan of Psyllium Husk as well. They put it in their smoothies. Me, I just take them. No big deal. Lastly, it is a game. I'm not going to like harp on this too much because I'm running out of time here, but I have been loving the Family Guy game, like obsessed with it. Because I'm a big fan of Family Guy anyway, but I really love The Sims, and this just reminds me of The Sims like no other. But I'm going to stop there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know down in the comments what you guys have been loving, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.